Forgot. Okay.
Welcome to the Whiskey Cantina.
Whiskey.
I'm Jared.
And I am Ray. Welcome to the Whiskey Cantina. I'm Jared.
And I'm Ray. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Soon to be Merry Christmas. We're doing a little pre-Christmas special. I'm trying to get something out there during the holidays. I don't think we've ever done anything holiday, did we? We mentioned 4th of July ones.
I think we talked about St. Patrick's Day after the fact.
Yeah, we did Irish.
That was really successful.
2 months. That was 2 months after the actual holiday. So, yeah, something special. So it's been a while since we filmed. It's been a while since we got something out there. Sorry about that. It's life.
Okay. I forgive you.
But yeah, we wanted to do a fun little Christmas thing.
We figured we'd come back and we'd just get crap-faced.
Yeah, absolutely shit-faced, completely blasted, and on some very, very heavy hitters.
I was trying to avoid the S word.
Did I cuss again?
So unprofessional.
Damn it.
Okay, so we're gonna do a blind taste testing.
Yep.
Again, we like doing this. What do all these bottles have alike, Jared?
So we were kind of trying to decide what type of blind we wanted to do. We also wanted to decide on, what would be fun for this kind of first filming in a while and also festive for the holidays. So we wanted to do, I hate to use the word battle, but I always do, so I'm going to use it again, a single barrel battle. You know what I mean? What's the best single barrel bourbon out there?
I may or may not have staggered these in a way that I think, well, except for the Blantons. But, I put these in a certain direction for a reason. Although I do not think the Blantons.
So you put them in a direction that you think is going to...
I suppose if I had to be honest, it would be a little bit more something like this.
So you think tasting-wise, for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I do.
Okay. I honestly am not going to try and say that because, one, I know that Ray has had almost all of these. He has not had the Evan Williams single barrel. I actually had only tried this particular bottle a few days ago when we picked it up, and I literally have not had it before. So I'm actually excited to see where that one lands. The reason I say that is we have some heavy hitters. Obviously, we got Barton's, which is 1792 single barrel. We got Jim Beam, which is going to be your Baker's. There's this one here. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with this one. What is this? Is it called?
It's got Tobey Maguire.
Wild Horse. Yeah.
From that movie.
So obviously you got Buffalo Trace and we got Blanton's. We got another Heaven Hill. So we've actually, our first Heaven Hill, which is going to be our Henry McKenna. And then we got Heaven Hill as well, which is going to be your Evan Williams single barrel. Now, the reason I kind of brought up the Evan Williams was you can still get this one for $28 to $30.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of these, you're talking 50, I don't know, 60 roughly where you're at. Who knows what you're going to pay for this?
$3,000 if you're silly enough. This, we were talking earlier, you said, had it not won the award or multiple awards?
It's won several awards now, but its notoriety has gone through the roof because of it. It's really an MSRP of $30 on the bottle.
It's one of those investment bottles, $30 is what it probably should be, and it's selling for $70, $80.
Yeah, even Total Wines has bumped the price up to $60 and limit one bottle because it's sought after now. We liked it when we did our individual review, but it didn't really blow us away, to be honest. So I'm kind of curious where that one lands.
But I haven't been blown away by any of the bottled and bond, and this one is bottled and bond.
It is bottled and bond. So it is the only one out of the whole entire set that is bottled and bond. I do think proof will be a factor. We're looking at 100 proof, roughly 107. I think this one's in the 90s.
90s, yeah.
98.6, almost 100. Mm-hmm. Blanton's might be the lowest. 93.
And this is 86.6.
Ooh, so
a
that
9-year age statement on it too.
This is it's funny. Does it really?
Yeah.
9 years. Wow. I read about the Evan Williams and they were saying 7 to 8 for most bottles, but 9 years.
Just under 9.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, your age is going to be 7, 9, 10. Nobody really knows. Probably in the neighborhood of 8 or so. I've read on this one as well. This is between 7, 8, or 9, depending upon which batch.
So that's not too bad.
So yeah, I think proof's going to be the biggest factor here. Color-wise, all very similar. There's
unanimous.
One that's really light right here. I don't know what 4 is. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from my left to right and from Raymond's right to left.
I'm not seeing much of the color with this one.
Yeah, this one's a dark brown. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna get started. We're excited. We're gonna try number 1, and we don't know what any of these are. Again, my wife poured these for us. She was really happy to do it again.
Totally blind.
Totally blind.
I think she did it blind too because she got plenty on the table, but we'll forgive her. Smells like bourbon.
I think what I'll do too is I want to put them up. You know, I'm gonna put them up and what they are, but we can definitely.
Ooh, there's some cinnamon.
A little bit of bourbon. That's sweet. It's a little sweet.
It's sweet. I'm picking up more cinnamon than anything. Oh, I almost want to smell more. No, let's just go. I'm gonna go.
I mean, this is bourbon, caramels, sweet.
It gets
cinnamon,
sweeter as
maybe.
you continue to smell it. We've talked about this before. Sometimes the first taste can open up your, the nose a little bit too.
You know what's funny is I actually get a little bit of like almost cinnamon on the taste a little bit. Like that's interesting. Definitely opens up a little bit.
It's warm. I think
it's good. It's not complex though. I'm curious to know. I don't know.
I feel like I'm picking up a higher proof. But it's more, there's more burn than there is flavor for me.
The finish is definitely burny. The front is a little bit sweet. You get the caramels. You get the.
It's flat.
It's just muted. It's not complex at all. I'm really curious. Man, that's going to be interesting. I really want to know what these
One thing we're going to try to do in this video that Jared pointed out is we're going to try to go back to these two. We're not just going to go all the way through and pick our favorite. We're really going to try to give each one its fair shake. So maybe by the time we come back and revisit this one.
Yeah, so, stick with us. Fast forward and get to the end, see what we actually picked. Whatever you guys want to do, but we are going to try and actually come to a conclusion that we both kind of sort of agree on as to at least what's the number one and number two out of these five. Because like I said, these are heavy hitters. These are ones people, go out and seek. So obviously we want to give it their just dues.
And while you're here, make sure to hit that like button for us, please. Look how oily this one is compared to the others. Or at least to the other. It holds on to the glass a lot more.
Yeah, so this is number two. Yeah, it definitely does. This one's sort of streaky.
Yeah, this one, I don't smell like water. This one's got a lot more of an oily factor.
You know what I think is going to be a little bit difficult for us is ages are very similar. Single barrels. Mm-hmm. I would guess the char is going to be fairly similar on all of these.
Yes.
So a lot of the notes are going to be kind of similar.
Good. We're giving ourselves a challenge.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Coming back from
the reason I say that is 2 is kind of similar on the nose to 1. Yeah. I wish I could pick up something different.
Not on the palate. There's a lot less of a burn. I mean, it's similar in flavor, of course. But I'm picking up less of a burn for sure.
Kind of darker.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like
it's woodier. There's a
you get a little bit of the wood on the taste.
Yeah.
You don't get the burn. You don't get as much of the alcohol for sure. To be fair, we like all of these, so we're not going to say anything's bad.
And I can say I like these 4, so we'll see where I land on
Well,
this
yeah. I mean, I've had the Evan Williams, but I guarantee
we crapped all over Blanton's last time, but that's because that's what you have to do.
Yeah, mainly because of price and what's happened with it. So
exactly. Plus, you got Tobey Maguire on the top, and who likes that guy? Cherries. Okay, finally.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Wow, almost like a chocolate.
Right up front. Yeah, like a chocolate covered cherry. Right up front. Bam.
Wow, right there. Wow, you know what's interesting is that second taste, 1,000 times different than the first.
1,000 times, yeah. I absolutely agree, because it hit me immediately.
Wow, I think we screwed up a little bit. We didn't wash from 1 to 2, but we're going to go back.
We're nothing if not screw-ups.
So far, though, definitely, for me, 2 is above 1.
Oh, it's superior.
So I want to push that one up.
Okay, I'll put 2.
You agree on that one?
Oh, absolutely.
Totally, yeah.
I couldn't agree anymore. So we're working on number 3 now.
Okay. There is a different smell. There is a different smell, for sure.
Oh, that's way sweeter on the nose.
Sweet yet soft. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a mild sweet. It's almost like...
dried fruits. I'm picking up on some dried fruits. Like dried pineapple almost.
Yeah, just a soft, like...
Or even just, like you haven't cut into the orange, but you can smell the orange.
Orange rind.
Orange zest a little bit.
That's fruity.
That smells great,
This one's fruity. Why is it so fruity?
Great
That's
candle.
interesting.
It said a man to another man. This would be a great candle.
Wow. I'm interested to try this one now.
I can narrow that down to 2 bottles right now.
I don't know. Do you think it's because we're just going good bourbon to good bourbon to good bourbon and it's just getting better?
Maybe, but this one is far superior.
I'm having an issue here. I'm like trying to figure it out and I don't know what...
You know me, I like to shoot myself in the foot. If this isn't one of these two...
One of these two?
Yes.
You think so?
I do.
Now here's the
I
thing.
Still don't like this bottle, but I like what's inside.
I feel like for this one, I'm trying to look for that sweet syrupy flavor that I got originally, and I don't think I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, picking up any peanuts in this? Any peanut butter? Sweet peanut butter? It's there on the end. Well, for me at least.
So you think 3 is Baker's or Jim Beam in general? Which that's the only thing
I think
up here.
Well, yeah. I think it's Baker's.
Okay, I'm gonna push
above 2 a little bit.
I'm gonna push 3 towards 2, but I'm not putting it above.
Okay. I'm barely above. 1 is still squarely in last place.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. God, what if 1's like Blanton's or something? You think? Nah, there's no way.
I mean, it can't be, but I would love it.
I can't tell. The color is impossible to have any freaking clue. I mean, they're exactly the same.
Happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus. A Festivus for the rest of us.
For the rest of us.
Ooh.
I was watching a clip.
Tell me that's not oak.
Oh, yeah.
That is so Woodford. I know what this one is. Ha ha ha. Oh man, that's just oak, but it's like good oak. You're getting like, it's not like burnt either. That's not like char.
It's like, I don't know, like you just cut into it, like the sod just cut into it. It just opens up that smell of wood, you know?
That's dark. That's like leathery tobacco. That's just, try it, watch, you're gonna see. It's like leathery. It's the aftertaste, like sitting in my mouth right now, is like leather. And not in a bad way, but interesting.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's hilarious, right? The smell on this one is so much different.
How some of these tastes can, like, you know, we say it's like leather, and when I say that and I feel it, I get like this visual of leather, and I can taste it. I haven't spent much time chewing on leather, but this is exactly
I chew on it from time to time, but...
Yeah. But it's almost like it gives you this all-encompassing, like, sensory, I don't know, mindfuck. It's like
smell.
It's like experiencing leather.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Smell 2 and 3. No, seriously.
It smells like leather too.
But smell 2 and 3. Just go from 2. No. Go to 2. Grab 2.
This is 4.
That's 2. Look at the glass. That's. Oh shit. I'm sorry. 3 and 4.
I accept your apology.
Now is that oak and wood not so powerful when you smell it versus the other one? Holy crap.
Oh, yeah. Because you're going from fruit to...
Yeah, literally fruit
to... tree.
I'm amazed at how they could vary like that. I mean, we're talking single barrel, similar age.
And we were
very
so
similar
worried that they're all going to be, you know...
I put my foot in my mouth saying that on number 3 because number 4 is completely different.
Are you wearing leather boots?
Yes. I'm wearing leather socks. They don't stretch.
That would suck.
I don't know where number 4 lands, though. Where does that land?
I like the experience of this. This is a fun ride.
God, where does it land?
Do I put it above 2 or 3 right now, though? No.
I guess I gotta...
It's a fun ride.
All right, I'm going to go back to this one. This one's going just slightly below. So right now, depending upon where 5 stands for me, I might nix these 2 and really focus on these 3.
Okay, I can see that.
All right.
And we're picking up some new stuff, some interesting stuff in this.
It's amazing how much these are varying.
But does that make it complex either? No, not necessarily. There's something interesting to it.
It's definitely interesting for sure. I'm amazed at how much... If I had to guess on that one, I'm going to throw mine out there since you threw Baker's out there. That's the Evan Williams. You haven't had the Evan Williams, but I have. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we got it.
That really sticks to your tongue, too.
A little bit of a finish, but not a bad taste in your mouth, right?
Not like scotch.
Kind of like an ashtray from like a 1978 Cadillac.
Yeah, not a bad finish.
To be fair, this is the first time we've nosed out of these glasses, but they're not supposed to impart any flavors from the metal. Remember that.
Okay.
So we are supposedly getting the bourbon just like a Glencairn.
Do you feel like it's as easy to pick up the smells from it?
I don't.
Or maybe it's a muted bourbon?
it might be a muted bourbon. I have snows out of this, not compared to other things, and I've gotten stuff before,
yeah,
so maybe it is just a muted bourbon.
I did
I'm just getting a lot of alcohol, to be honest. These are Snoot glasses, just so you guys know. These are your Glencairns, your fancy whiskey wine glasses for nosing. This is shaped the exact same way. You're not supposed to impart any of the metal flavors. Very fun little glasses. Plus, if you drop them, they don't break, which we know that Glencairns shatter immediately.
Pretty damn thin, man.
All right, I'm not getting anything.
I'm a little upset. I hope that...
I hope it's not the glass.
Yeah. Okay. I went a little bit heavy, but damn, that's delicious.
Wow.
The glass has to be muting our nose because there's too much flavor to not be picking up anything on the nose.
Wow. You think?
I'm getting bananas on that.
I hate to honestly immediately agree with you, but if I had to pick this very moment, I would pick that one. Now, I don't know it's because it's the 5th one that we've tasted.
Oh, something tells me that's a Henry McKinley.
We got to go back, though, because it is the 5th one. Our palates were a little muted on alcohol right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not getting the oak from 4. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to pull 4 back. I got to pull 1 and 4 back. The oak is good. It's almost too oaky for me. Not too oaky, but I don't know. Again, I think, to be honest, I like, and I think Ray agrees, well, Ray for sure, sweet caramel, vanilla, because your favorite, realistically,
Pick
is
up the one again.
One? But your favorite is Wild Turkey, right? That's
Yes.
your favorite, like, distillery. Yeah.
Yes.
And again, that's your literally stereotypical sweet caramel, right? I do love that too, but I also really like those floral notes. I like that sweet, almost like syrupy, plus floral combined. That's why 1792 for me is just miles above.
Which was the bottle that we had that, I mean, you were talking about pouring it on your...
That was Baker's.
Okay.
And I haven't found that at all in here.
And that was like one of the... maybe...
Ooh. I just found it.
Yeah.
Baker's is one.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It smells like syrup.
Holy shit, Baker's is one.
We went in blind, you know, because
How did that happen?
We hadn't had... Our palates weren't open, man.
Baker's is one.
I really think it is.
We
That's
shit
why I told
on
you to go back to
Baker's.
one. But
That was my special pick bottle in that thing.
we said we're going to go in open.
Okay, we're going back and forth.
back
We're
for a
gonna
reason.
pick the right one. Damn it!
It has to be Baker's.
If I shit on Baker's, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Unshit.
Oh my
Unshit
God.
on Baker's.
And you know what's hilarious? Don't taste it. Your palate. We want to get the water in there.
I did already.
Oh, okay.
But I'll do it again.
All right. Okay.
That was pretty cool.
In unison.
So we've landed
James,
somewhere.
You buy me a Coke.
Dr. Pepper. We've agreed between 3 bottles at least, and we both agree that 5 is in 3rd place.
5 is in 3rd. So right now, 5 is in 3rd. We do not have a clue what these are, but we are going to put out a guess prior to unveiling what they are.
Mm-hmm.
We think, I think we're in agreement on that, 5 is Blanton's.
Yes.
Okay.
And we both think 5 is the Blantons, and we're putting it in 3rd place, which
Yeah.
I feel okay about given the
Yeah.
bottles that we have on the table.
Yeah, given the bottles that we have on the table, given the heavy hitters, Blanton's is good. We said it when we reviewed Blanton's. It's not worth $300. It's cool. It's great to have on your table. It's nostalgic. The bottle is by far a #1 bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gotten the hype because of all these different variables, not necessarily everything that's in the bottle.
No.
Very good. 3rd, trust me, we like them all. Even these 2 that are set off to the side.
Yeah.
The oaky one, which I think is Evan Williams, I was very impressed with. It just can't beat out these other ones.
Somebody had to lose.
Yeah.
So for 1...
Well, for your one, because remember, we're different.
Okay, I agree. Okay, my number 1... Okay, let's talk about my number 2 first then.
Well, real quick, we did come down to 3 and 1.
Okay, sorry, yes. So
as both of our top 2.
we just landed in different places.
In different places.
So my number 2 was glass number 3. And I have to think it was a 1792.
Okay.
I have very little to base that on. I think I like 1792 at a higher proof. So maybe that's why it didn't resonate as much with me, because it's under 100. It was still really good. It was a solid glass. I enjoyed every second of it, but I've got to put it somewhere.
And that was your number 2.
That was my number 2, which was, I think, glass number 3
Okay.
would be 17.
So my number 2 would be glass or bottle number 1. And I'm having a really hard time with this one, but I think I personally think it's Baker's. I'm like probably a 99.999%
We both agree with the fact that we think it's Baker's.
We think it's Baker's. I had a really hard time with 3 and 1. Just for sake of not being in unison and being the same, I probably went 3-1. But 1 and 3 to me could flip flop. They're both amazing. They're both very, very similar. I would be surprised and not super shocked though if 1 ended up being Henry McKenna.
I was going to say
because it's been a very long time since we've had
If
that.
it's not Baker's, it's the McKenna.
It's the McKenna.
I agree.
But I think it is Baker's. 3
we both agree on that.
Is my top one,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have to say that it's definitely not Baker's. I don't think it's Blanton's. Again, I got to go back to 1792 or possibly the Henry McKenna.
Okay.
We could be so far off, but that's where I'm at.
That's Festivus.
So my number 1 is the number 3 bottle, and then Ray.
My number 1 is what I think is Baker's, which is the number 1 glass.
Right. Okay.
That makes sense to everybody.
Drum roll.
Let's
find out. Ooh, I'm so excited. Holy shit. How funny is that?
How wrong were we?
Oh, well, we don't like 1792 single barrel. It's number 5.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Place.
We put it in 3rd place. I'm sorry. I messed up. I'm off. Okay. We did. So we were wrong. Blanton's is not number 5.
No.
What do we do?
Number 1 is the Henry McKenna.
Wow. And you put number 1 in first.
I did.
And
I just said I don't like Bottle and Bond all that much.
We pooled the Bakers. No. Did we pool? Okay, I'm just going to read them. Number 1 is Henry McKenna. Number 2 is Baker's. Number 3 is Blanton's. Number 4 is Evan Williams. And number 5 is 1792.
We shit on Baker's so hard.
Yeah, number 2. Wow.
And what was number 4?
Holy crap. Do we have to quit? Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, so my number 1, holy shit, your number 1 was, no, my number 1 was 3. Blanton's.
Okay, Blanton's. Okay, fair enough, you basic bitch. My number 1 was Henry McKenna.
Okay.
Both of our number 3.
So these are our number 1s.
Yes.
Okay.
Our number 3, which is 5.
All right, well, let's go to our number 2s. Okay. So my number 2 was, wow, Henry McKenna. Wow. Wow, I'm so surprised by the Henry McKenna. Wow. So my 1 was Blanton's, my 2 was Henry McKenna. And then 5 was 1792, so this was our number 3.
So my 2 was Blanton's? That's crazy.
Yeah, so your 2 was Blanton's. So literally our 1 and 2, which are the only things that flip-flopped, was Blanton's and Henry McKenna.
And look at the price difference. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah. Then again, this is becoming hard to find. Get your hands on it.
Yeah, I look at the MSRP.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, you don't look at the MSRP.
So 4 was the Oak. Yep. 4 was the Evan Williams.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Holy crap. I'm happy at the same time. I'm really upset. Well, no, to be fair, we didn't hate the Bakers. We just pulled it out. And actually, remember, we didn't like number 1, but number 2 went to the top.
Yeah, and we did say that the Bakers was a fun ride.
So Bakers was the number 2 glass. And once we tried 1 originally, which we ended up liking 1 when we went back and really narrowed these down, we actually put 2 up at the top. And it stayed up at the top for a while. Yeah, and I'm really surprised until we went back.
And 1 was, again, I think you might have just said that, but 1 was all the way at the bottom until we went back, and then
it shot up to the front.
Which is crazy.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
That was fun.
That was really fun. So yeah, so basically 1 and 2, 3 for sure, so very, very close. And unfortunately for us, we really did like the Bakers. We didn't crap on it. But when we went back, we had to pull it from our top 3. Then this is actually very good for the price point, but this has a different flavor profile by far than any of the other 4. This one is on its own island as far as a very, oaky and dark flavored bourbon, meaning leathers, tobacco, and oak. Wow. Which one did we say was syrupy? One, right?
Yeah, it was one.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we went back and we were like, this is Baker's.
This is Baker's. This is Baker's.
And that was Henry McKenna.
I even said nutty at one point. Holy crap.
That's crazy. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe while you're here.
Drink safe, drink responsibly. Thanks, guys. This was a lot of fun. And go out and find yourself a nice, reasonably priced bottle of Blanton's. And you can even find some reasonably priced Henry McKenna.
Yes, one of those.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Good night.